Imagine walking past an abandoned suitcase. Nothing about it seems unusual, until police force it open. Inside, they make a discovery that shocks an entire country. The victim is just 17 years old. Within hours, authorities begin searching for a foreign tourist, an Australian man, 46 years old. Before long, police arrest him at Bangkok's international airport, but after his arrest, he doesn't deny being with the teenager. Instead, he claims everything happened in self-defense. So, was this a tragic struggle, or was something far more sinister hidden behind that suitcase? Today, we're taking a closer look at one of Thailand's most disturbing criminal investigations of 2026. This story is based on publicly reported information. The allegations discussed remain before the courts, and the accused is presumed innocent, unless proven guilty. Thailand attracts millions of visitors every year. Its beaches, nightlife, and busy tourist districts make it one of Southeast Asia's most popular destinations. One of those cities is Pattaya, known around the world for its entertainment and tourism. But in late June 2026, Pattaya became the center of an international criminal investigation. News of a teenage girl found dead inside a suitcase quickly spread across Thailand, then across Australia, and eventually around the world. Authorities later identified the victim as 17-year-old Thunchanak Donamla. According to Thai media reports, she was only beginning her adult life. Her sudden death devastated her family, friends, relatives, and people across Thailand began asking the same question: what happened? Who was responsible? And why? Those questions would soon lead investigators to a foreign national staying in Pattaya. Police identified the man as 46-year-old Simon Peter Carman, an Australian citizen from Western Australia. According to investigators, he had been staying in Pattaya before the incident. Authorities say surveillance cameras later became one of the most important pieces of the investigation, because those cameras reportedly captured both individuals together. At the time, nobody watching that footage could have imagined what investigators would later discover. According to police, security cameras showed the teenager entering a residential building with Carman. Investigators believe this was the last confirmed time she was seen alive. Hours passed. Family members became concerned. Then, the investigation took a dramatic turn, because later, police say those same cameras recorded something very different. Only one person was seen leaving the building, and he wasn't empty-handed. He was pulling a large black suitcase. At that moment, nobody outside the building knew what investigators would later allege that suitcase contained. But within hours, the entire case would change forever. For investigators, everything changed when a suspicious suitcase was discovered. According to Thai authorities, the suitcase had been left near a railway area in Pattaya. At first glance, it appeared ordinary, just another piece of luggage. But when officers examined it more closely, they made a disturbing discovery. Inside was the body of a young female. A short time later, authorities identified her as 17-year-old Thunchanak Donamla. The discovery immediately transformed a missing person investigation into a major homicide inquiry. And investigators now had one urgent goal: to reconstruct the victim's final hours. Police began reviewing surveillance footage from multiple locations, building entrances, elevators, hallways, nearby streets. Investigators wanted to know exactly what happened between the moment the teenager entered the building and the moment the suitcase was discovered. According to police statements reported by local media, the footage allegedly showed the teenager entering the property with Simon Peter Carman. Hours later, authorities say the same cameras captured Carman leaving alone. Investigators also focused on a large suitcase seen during that timeline. As evidence was collected, the case rapidly intensified, and public attention grew across both Thailand and Australia. Once investigators identified a potential suspect, authorities moved quickly. Police believed there was a possibility the individual could leave Thailand before questioning was completed. An alert was reportedly issued. Airports were monitored. Border authorities were informed. Then came a major breakthrough. According to officials, Simon Peter Carman was located at Bangkok's Suvarnabhumi International Airport. Police arrested him before he boarded an international flight. The arrest made headlines almost immediately. But the biggest twist was still to come. Following his arrest, Carman reportedly provided his version of events. According to multiple media reports, he claimed the incident began during a dispute involving money. specifically, around 500 Thai baht, roughly equivalent to a small amount of US currency. He further claimed that during the confrontation, the teenager allegedly threatened him with a knife. According to his account, a struggle followed, and he stated that he acted in self-defense. It is important to emphasize that these are allegations and claims reported by media sources. Investigators have not publicly accepted those claims as fact, and the court has not reached any conclusion regarding what occurred. While the self-defense claim attracted significant attention, investigators continued gathering evidence, forensic examinations, witness interviews, digital records, surveillance footage, and physical evidence from multiple locations. Each piece would become part of a larger effort to determine exactly what happened. Meanwhile, the case continued generating intense discussion online. Some people focused on the suspect's explanation. Others questioned whether the available evidence supported that version of events. But ultimately, those questions would not be answered by social media. They would be answered in court. While investigators continued gathering evidence, a family in Thailand was facing unimaginable grief. For them, this wasn't a headline. It wasn't another story on the evening news. It was the heartbreaking loss of a 17-year-old daughter. According to local media reports, the victim's parents struggled to understand how a normal day had turned into a tragedy that captured international attention. Family members described their heartbreak publicly, saying no parent should ever have to experience such a loss. As news spread, messages of sympathy poured in from across Thailand and beyond. But alongside the grief, there was also growing anger. Following the suspect's arrest, the victim's stepmother spoke to reporters. According to published reports, she called for the strongest punishment available under Thai law if the accused is ultimately found guilty by the court. Her comments reflected the emotions of a grieving family seeking justice. However, it is important to remember that emotional reactions from family members are not legal findings. The criminal case will ultimately be decided through Thailand's judicial process. Thai authorities later announced several criminal charges against Simon Peter Carman. According to police, these include allegations of murder, concealing and moving a body, as well as additional charges reported under Thai law related to the investigation. These are formal criminal allegations. They are not proof of guilt. In criminal justice systems around the world, a charge represents the beginning of a legal process, not the end of one. The prosecution must still present evidence in court, and the defense has the opportunity to challenge that evidence. As the investigation continued, police focused on assembling a complete timeline. Investigators reviewed surveillance footage, interviewed witnesses, collected forensic evidence, and examined digital records that could help explain the events leading up to the teenager's death. Authorities have not publicly released every detail of the investigation. That is common in active criminal cases, especially when prosecutors are preparing for future court proceedings. Because of that, some questions remain unanswered, and many details may only become clear once evidence is presented in court. The case quickly became one of the most discussed crime stories in both Thailand and Australia. News organizations across multiple countries followed each development. Online, people debated the available evidence. Some questioned the suspect's self-defense claim. Others urged the public to avoid reaching conclusions before the trial. Legal experts also reminded audiences of an important principle. Every accused person is presumed innocent, unless proven guilty in court. That principle exists to ensure criminal cases are decided by evidence, not public opinion. Following his arrest, Simon Peter Carman was placed into the Thai legal system. Over the coming months, investigators are expected to continue presenting evidence to prosecutors. Additional court hearings may also take place as the case moves forward. During those proceedings, both the prosecution and the defense will have the opportunity to present their arguments. Witnesses may be questioned, evidence may be challenged, and ultimately, the court, not public opinion, will determine whether the allegations have been proven beyond a reasonable doubt. As of now, this case is far from over. Although an arrest has been made, the investigation itself continues. Thai authorities are expected to keep reviewing forensic evidence, digital records, witness statements, and every piece of information that could help establish exactly what happened during the teenager's final hours. At the same time, prosecutors will continue preparing their case. while the defense will have the opportunity to challenge the evidence presented against the accused. That is how the criminal justice system is designed to work. Not through headlines, not through social media. Will investigators find additional witnesses or new evidence? And most importantly, will the prosecution be able to prove its allegations beyond a reasonable doubt? Those answers will only come as the legal process continues. Until then, much of what has been reported remains part of an active criminal investigation. One of the most talked about aspects of this case is the suspect's claim that he acted in self-defense. According to media reports, Simon Peter Carman told investigators that an argument allegedly began over 500 Thai baht. He further claimed that the teenager allegedly threatened him with a knife and that a struggle followed. Authorities have acknowledged that this is the suspect's account. However, police have continued their investigation, and the court has not determined whether that claim is supported by the available evidence. Like every criminal defendant, Carman is legally presumed innocent unless proven guilty in court. Only the evidence presented during the trial will determine what actually happened. For the victim's family, no court decision can undo what has already happened. They have publicly spoken about their heartbreak and their desire to see justice carried out through Thailand's legal system. While investigations often focus on suspects, it's equally important to remember the human side of these stories. A young life was lost, a family continues to grieve, and an entire community is still searching for answers. Cases like this often remind us how quickly a single incident can become an international investigation. Within just a few days, a local case in Pattaya drew attention from news organizations across Thailand, Australia, the United States, and many other countries. But public attention alone does not determine guilt. The justice system exists for that purpose. Investigators collect evidence, prosecutors present their case, defense lawyers challenge that evidence, and an independent court makes the final decision. That process protects everyone involved, including victims, their families, and the accused. The death of 17-year-old Thunchanak Donamla remains one of the most closely watched criminal investigations in Thailand this year. As additional hearings take place, more verified information may emerge. Until then, the facts will continue to be tested in court. The evidence will be carefully examined, and only the legal process will determine what truly happened. We'll continue following this case and provide updates whenever significant developments are confirmed through reliable sources. If you found this documentary informative, and you appreciate fact-based true crime stories that focus on verified information rather than speculation, please consider supporting the channel. Like this video to help others discover our content. Subscribe for more real crime documentaries, criminal investigations, and major court cases from around the world. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss our next investigation. Thank you for watching, stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next case.